Good day and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your regular host, Ege. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm your girl, your one and only. On this platform, all we talk about daily life issues. If you anyway have issues with daily life, as a human, sometimes we do have issues. So just subscribe now, subscribe today, so that whenever I upload, whenever I'm live, you'll be the first person to see my videos. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about how to know a supportive partner, because sometimes we got some partners who are not being supportive. Like for instance, sometimes you are doing something, they are not supporting you. Yeah, you'll be like, baby, come on, help me. Oh, sweetheart, help me. They don't want to. So those type of people, they are not being supportive. So how to know a supportive partner? It might be your boyfriend, it might be your girlfriend, it might even be your husband. So how to know a supportive husband? Okay, I'm gonna start by saying, when you have a supportive partner, that partner, it might be a lady, that partner will always be there for you. Maybe let's say for instance, someone, maybe when the person was already having his or her goal, and at the same time you want to make sure that this person, now that you are together, I mean, you want to be assisting this person in one way or the other. I'm not even talking about financially, I'm not talking about the financial side, because sometimes I see several posts on Facebook like, okay, your girlfriend is not it's not your responsibility, or all those stuff, or irrelevant stuff on Facebook. Like seriously, if you like someone, you want to participate, you want to play a role in that person's life. Although I'm not telling females to be lazy or to depend on women. If you say you like someone, you want to play a role in that person's life. As a matter of fact, that is it. So when you have a supportive partner, okay, let's say you have a business, you were already having a business before you met this partner of yours. Okay, let's say for instance, that person, okay, you are expecting that person to play a role, maybe that person should ask questions about your business. How is the business going? Is everything okay? That person will probably be asking all these things, of which that person is supposed to be doing. But when you see that that person is not asking you all those things, like, you don't let's say maybe that person is okay, you are a female, okay, the person is a he, okay, is a guy, or the guy is not asking you, how is your business going, how is everything going, I hope everything is fine. Basically he's supposed to be knowing all these things, supposed to be questioning all this, because he's anxious, he wants your well-being, he wants you to be okay, he wish you well, so you want to be asking all these things. But when that person is not asking, that means he's not being supportive, he's not supporting you. You can already see it, because he don't care to know. He will see that he will want to deviate from those things, even when you are like, oh, this is what I want to do today, I'm going to store today, or I'm going to apply for these goods. I want to and if that person is not participating in that stuff, that's already telling you that, okay, that person is not supporting you, because it don't interest him, or you don't interest him, because I mean, all he wants is just nothing more from you. And when you are being supportive, whatever that person is doing, that means you really like this person, you've accepted everything that has to do with that person. You have accepted it, and I mean, you embrace everything. You not just that you want the person just for um just for the just for benefits. I don't know how to put it, but you want to support that person in every aspect of life, because at the end of the day, you have not become together. Yeah, I mean, you're supposed to understand each other, you're supposed to know that, okay, this is my boyfriend or this is my girlfriend. What this my boyfriend has is mine too, let me support him. Stuff like that. That's being supportive. You are supporting him, you are helping him. You don't want him to spend lavishly. Like for some women, okay, when they meet a man, maybe this man was already successful, this man was fine. Some women they were very fortunate to meet a man that, when the man had already succeeded, and then for you, this man has succeeded, you still have to contribute, you still have to make sure that everything stay intact. But some women, when they enter that man's life, everything will disappear. They will finish that woman. The man will start spending, money lavishly, because you are into this man's life. So all of a sudden, that man have to fall. You know, that you are not being a supportive woman like that. That's to say, you came to that man's life to destroy. Although you might not know, maybe, you just see the wealth. You say, okay, let me lavish it, let me spend the money. You are not, instead, the money is supposed to double, because you are in that man's life, because they always say two is better than one. As a matter of fact, two is better than one, in the sense that you will come with your own ideas, he will come with his own ideas, you both come together and make a better happy life, better successful life. you know People always say that um man's okay, anyway, let me skip that, because it's not, the word is not coming. you know it's just like that. We have to be a supportive partner. We have to be a supportive partner, in the sense that that's just the number one sense that number one signs that you both are truly together. Because when you're not being supportive, you are not being that's not being together. That's how I take it. That's not being together. Because you have your business, your partner is not supporting you, he's not asking you, he's not even, maybe sometimes some partner even, they are even okay, they are really financially stable. You are not even trying to invest more in that business, just because you don't care. You just don't care. Like, you just feel like everything is stress to you. So please, 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 let's support our partner, whatever they are doing. Okay, let's support them. Let's, let everybody have their goal. And don't be that kind of a partner that you feel threatened when you see that, especially men. This is just for men. For this one I'm about to say, is for men. Some men are so scared for their wife to be successful. They are so scared, because some men, they believe that they are the one that is supposed to be, to always be there, like, because everybody have his destiny. We have to understand that. Because you never know, maybe your woman has been ordained that one day will be very successful. Don't stop her. Don't stop her, because sometimes some men want to limit their partner's life. They want to limit it. Like, look at it, your wife will tell you that this is what I want to do, this is my goal, this is my dream, I just want to do this. And the man will be like, you can't do it, you are my wife, and I'm telling you to listen to whatever I say. And some of them will even tell you not to work, like stay home. And then, I know this one is so ancient now, people don't do it anymore. Apart from when you are working, you earn. Work is good for your body, it's good for your mental health, it's good for your physical look, because you wake up in the morning, get dressed, you go to work. It's very good. I'm not saying that, yeah, I know that there are some people, they are just housewife, like, yeah. Even if you want to agree to be a housewife, at least maybe your husband will be putting you on a monthly salary, so that you will still feel like you are working. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but I'm just saying, because so that you will have it in your mind that you are working, so that whatever you are doing at home, you feel like, okay, I'm working. Just have that feeling. It's good for your body. Because I someone disagree with that. Like, I disagree with that. Being a complete housewife, no working, because, oh, my husband said I shouldn't work, I should just be home, I shouldn't work, so that I can be taking care of the children, stuff like that. For crying out loud, that is not, it's not too good. Look at women who are working. Just look at all these career women that are working, and look at some of these housewives that they haven't worked all their life. You will see difference in them. You will see them when you look at them physically, the physical look will be different. It will definitely be different, because they probably wake up maybe around 6 o'clock or around 7 a.m. in the morning, and go to work. By 4 o'clock they'll be back. They have that movement of the body. They interact with others. Even they won't even have that time to be thinking. Sometimes they might be depressed. They won't have, well, you interacting with people will keep you at that point in time. You won't even have that time to be thinking. You won't have that. You won't be stressed up. But compared to a woman who's just a housewife in the house, sometimes they might be thinking, and they will just be indoors, and they'll be thinking, and you won't know if they are thinking. You know, we don't want to create room for that. We don't want to create room for depression, because depression is real. Believe me or not, it's real. It's just real. You know, you want to be able to make sure that you go to work. If you're a woman and you are watching this video, whatever part of the world you are, try to work. You know, even if you want to be selling something, just do something just to keep yourself active. It's good for your body, it's good for your immune. You know, you want to stay fit and healthy. It's good for your health. Apart from you earning money, it's good for your health. So wake up in the morning, usually wake up in the early in that morning and go to work, come back. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's so good. It's good for the body. So men shouldn't be scared for their women to be successful. They shouldn't be scared. Don't be jealous that, okay, when my wife go out there, other men will be looking at her. Maybe I don't know what reason why some men don't actually like their women to be earning money. I don't really, I mean, some men don't like it. They just want their wife to be like a housewife in the house doing nothing. Ugh, I don't like it. I'm a very active person. I just want to be active. I want to be able to move around, able to do my stuff, you know, the way I want it, stuff like that. You know, because at the end of the day, we all deserve to be happy. Because I see that some men are just so threatened threatened when they see that, they think that, okay, maybe their wife is more successful than them. They are scared, they are afraid for their wife to be more. What if maybe you are not, you as a man, you are not going to be successful, but God has already said, okay, the woman will be the one with that, your woman will be more successful. So everybody will be everybody will be a failure, you know. So we don't want that. So let's everybody embrace their goal. You know, let everybody embrace their goal, you know, and together we can make a better family. You know, we have to understand that we can make a better family in the sense that we'll be happy, we'll be financially free, you know. And most, when you look at most homes these days, the biggest issue people have is because the biggest issue people actually have is finance. And finance is the root of all divorce. They will tell you that, oh, the woman is spending money lavishly. I said, no, I couldn't make life with this person. I just have to go. I just have to go. Ask a lot of people, they will tell you that my wife was spending money lavishly. Okay, or ask some men, ask some women, they will tell you that my husband was always going to the club, spending money, using all the money to buy drink or smoke, stuff like that. You know, they will say, no, I couldn't take it. We were just wasting the money. The woman would like, I couldn't take it anymore. I have to look for another man. I have to separate with this man just because it's finance. When you have sufficient amount, when you have sufficient when you are really financially stable, you won't be thinking about all these things. You'll be like, we're fine, you know, everybody is fine, you know, because I mean, the man is working, the woman is working, and remember, the income will be coming from both sides. But if it's just one person, if that person fail, your woman will suffer, your children will suffer, because especially some men that don't want their women to work. I totally disagree with that. Let your woman be free. Let your woman be free, because at the end of the day, we all deserve to be free. We all deserve to be happy. Because marriage is just like, we shouldn't let marriage or we shouldn't let marriage stop us not to do the right thing, you know. So I hope you guys love this video. I hope this video helped you out there. When we are choosing a partner, let's be very careful. Let's look before we actually leap. It's very, 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 very imperative. It's important. Let's look before we leap. Let's look before we leap. Let's look, because we want to have a supportive husband, supportive partner, a husband who will stand by you in every circumstances. You need that kind of a partner, a husband that will come into your life, and the husband see what you were doing, and the husband will not stop you. That man will not stop you and say, oh, this type of business you are doing, I don't want you to do it anymore, you have to stop now. You are my wife now, you don't have to do this work again, you don't have to do this again. You don't want that. You want a man that will say, I support you. As long as you love what you are doing, I support you. That's the type of man we should be looking for, you know. And then another one is a man that will never disgrace you in public. A man that will never disgrace you in public. Because some men, they will humiliate you even in public. They don't care. So we don't want all this type of people. A man that want to hold your hands, a man that want to hold our hands and be proud of us at any time. That's the type of man that we actually need. Not a man that will see you that not a man that will see you, you were already financially stable, you were okay, you have everything, you know and the man will pretend and come into your life, and the moment the man gets married to you, the man will tell you that now I own you, I'm your husband, you do what I ask you to do. You have to stop this thing you are doing, because I know that we have a lot of great women out there that are really okay, that are successful, but a lot of men have brought them down because they didn't look before they look. They didn't look before they leap. They just went into they just like, I just love this guy, he's so cute, he's so tall, look at his beard, see how cute, look at the muscles in the belly. Some guys, they have that muscles in the belly. Those are not the things we are actually looking. Although those things are really cute, they are nice, we love it, we all love good things. But at the end of the day, you need something that will make you to want to be with this person for the rest of your life. Please, 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 this is the other show. If you haven't subscribed, I want you to subscribe to my channel. I want you to tell me whatever you think about this video. Drop your comment. Feel free to like it, love it, share it among your friends, and please keep watching the other show. And I love you all. Bye.